What's good, Tottenham fans all over the globe? I am that Hotspurs guy. Call me Kieran. Wipe your feet at the door, you know the score. Take off your shoes, crack open the booze. Hang up your coats, light up the smokes. We have got a short video tonight, people, and I'm not even going to while out. I'm not going to be mad. Why am I going to be mad for? Woo, what's the big... Tottenham Hotspur, after failing to sign Eze from since last summer, because like I said in my video yesterday, it's been here we go since last summer, people. Spurs fans on Spurs content creators have videos from last year saying, here we go, it's imminent. It's imminent. And now he's been hijacked to go to Arsenal. Why? Now, some people are arguing, you know, Spurs fans, there's always an excuse that they got to shovel out of their arse anyway. There's always an excuse. So some fans are like, oh, well, it's not like Arsenal outbidded us anyway. It's not like they outbidded us. They didn't have to fucking outbid us anyway. They didn't have to fucking outbid us. And I know some people are also saying, oh, well, we can't compete with Arsenal when it comes to wages. Yes, we can. But we choose not to, people. Levels to your excuses, okay? Levels to your excuses, all right? When you use an excuse, go all the way around and think of other scenarios to that lame excuse and then break down your own lame excuse with just that simple thing. Yes, we can, but we don't, and choose not to. We choose not to compete with these other big clubs in the Premier League for wages because we are stuck in our 25-year ways with this Sith Lord dictator Levy Palpatine, bro. That's what look, I'm going to keep calling man that, innit? I'm going to keep calling man that because this deal was this deal broke down, bro. It's all down to Levy. I don't care what anybody tells me. Oh, it's Arsenal, and oh, it says he's a boyhood Arsenal fan and all of that. I don't care about any of that because the deal could have been done last week, the week before, last summer. Apparently, we've been watching him for 3 years. We know we needed a 10 because Maddison was injured like 2 weeks ago. So what we been doing? What have we been doing? Nothing, as per usual, which is why I say I am unsurprised about anything that goes on in the transfer window when it comes to Tottenham Hotspur, people. I am being honest. And you guys shouldn't be surprised either. I don't know why anybody's surprised. I get why everybody's upset because most fans thought, yes, he's on his way, he's coming. Can you imagine it now? Eze, Kudus, and then if we could possibly get in Savino from, yeah, it would have been nice. But this is Tottenham, people. This is Sith Lord Levy Palpatine we're talking about. It doesn't matter if we just won the Premier League last season. He will do everything in his power to self-sabotage us this next season after and make sure we finish 6th. That's what he'll do. Come on, people. What are we doing? Like, all right, look, here it is. Here it is, because again, like I said, I'm unsurprised about this thing. And like I said, the deal should have been done from since last year. We know we needed a number 10. You let Jack Grealish fly off to Aston Villa. That's after we could have got Jack Grealish for like 15, 20 million and then was like, nah, that's a bit too much for Jack Grealish. What say you to 7? And then they sold him for 100 million to Man City. But let's not talk about that anyway. Let's not talk about all of the possible deals in the 25 years under Levy that could have happened. I remember names like Damio, Etu, Hulk, João Moutinho, and bro, I know there is a Spurs content creator who has the list of all of the names that could have been at Tottenham Hotspur, and just because of one guy. So people, don't let the hate flow through you. Don't let the hate flow through you. Don't do it. Channel that hate into finally boycotting this motherfucking club, people. I'm telling you, like, again, protesting is absolutely fine, but it's not going to do anything because if protesting had power to make change, they wouldn't let us do it. That's why governments allow people to protest. Look, you're speaking to a black man. You're speaking to a black man who has been to protest for black people due to our oppression. And they still allow us to protest, and whatever gets done, nothing, people. So when you're ready to start keeping your dosh in your pocket, then they might actually take notice. It's the same thing with all of these complainers on TikTok about the cost of living and the price of supermarket grocery products. And I'm just like, brethren, how are you complaining on TikTok saying you just spent £10 buying a sandwich from this place? You just fucking enabled it by spending the £10 on the fucking sandwich in the first place. So it's the same thing with ULEZ. It's the same thing with the new Blackwall Tunnel toll. The first person to pay it enabled it. So whoever still goes to pay for their season tickets, buys a Tottenham t-shirt, buys key rings, this and that and that and this, you are an enabler. Yes, you're an enabler, and you enable this to continue. Me, however, I am nice because I know I haven't spent a single dime at this club for years. I've been contemplating with myself for the past 2 months whether or not I should go down to the Spurs store and just buy an old school £45 Holston t-shirt. You know, one of the old school Holston or Hewlett Packard ones. And I asked my dad, he's been saying the same thing too. I've been constantly just kind of, I don't know. And I still haven't bought it yet. This is why. Reasons like this. There's a favorite quote that my dad likes to spew as well from one of our favorite movies called 187. Those who have seen it know. And damn it, I can't even remember the full dialogue line or the full script line that he says. But he says, if you're gonna be half-assed, don't be half-assed. Go be all the way half-assed. Something like that. I may have paraphrased it a little bit, but it's like that. My pops will know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's what it is. So it's like Tottenham, if you're going to put in a bid for Etsy, don't just put in no half-assed bid. Be all the way half-assed with your half-assedness, because that's what Tottenham always half-assed freaking do. So Palace will be like, yo, we want 60 million for my man. Tottenham will be like, how about 37? How about 37? That's the first bid. And then Palace will be like, this motherfucker, I swear. And then we'll come back about a week later. How about 39.5? But now Arsenal, they just came right in there because Havertz has got an injury. They came right in with the briefcase. Pat! Cash. What do you want? That's it. Gone. We be longing the thing off people, man. That's what we do. Don't get mad. It's just what Tottenham do. Be mad at yourselves for constantly putting money into this fucking club, bro. Because the same people, other Spurs content creators that like to say this club ain't got no fucking money. Bro, these guys bought the club for £25 million and they are now multi-billionaires. They have money. I'm done, people. Wipe your feet at the door. You know the score. Hang up the coats. All of that shit, I don't even care anymore right now. Trust me, that all just means like, comment and subscribe. I know everybody's mad right now, and it just is what it is, because this is fucking Tottenham, people. It's fucking Tottenham. Alright, so enjoy London City, because I am. Peace.